Hi everyone, it's Banchin here. Welcome to this very special CherryTree video. We are going to be talking to the one and only Sleepless Paper, King Cog, whatever you want to call him. He's here with us and we're going to ask him some questions. So, hello, King Cog.
What's up?
Okay. We might get straight into this, right? So as you can probably see on the screen, I've just got a bit of Noctera happening for you guys. Just, a little bit of entertainment. And we're going to start with the first question is, how did you find CherryTree?
Oh, God. So you sent me these questions beforehand, and I looked at them and I was like, we'll sort that out later.
Well, later is now, my friend, so let's go. Do you remember how you found the game?
Yeah, it was mostly just, I was searching the Google Play Store, and I was looking for, these like, games you might like, and it was like a bunch of these, like, cash grab, like, clicker games that were like, you pay like $10,000 and you might get like 1% of the way through.
Oh my God.
And then in the middle, it was this little game, and it had like 50,000 downloads, and I was like, ooh. And then it was CherryTree, and I hopped in. I loved it. It was really good. Very small back then.
And the rest is history, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my experience is very similar. I found that I'd been playing game after game after game, and the last game I actually played, I spent a bit of money on. Wasn't a huge amount, but just a little bit. And I just got fed up trying to keep up, because I'm a very competitive person. If I'm not like in the top 10, I just can't cope. Right. So I was just looking around as I normally do, because usually after I stop playing a game, I just go, you know what, I need a break. I have a break, and then suddenly CherryTree popped up just like it did for you, right? I thought, okay, let's see how this one goes. And as soon as I started playing, I thought, yep, I'm hooked, right?
Yeah.
The simplicity of it back then. Just the simplicity.
I remember I got in, and I was like, there was like all this cool stuff, and I was like, mystery egg. I was like, what does this mystery egg do? And I was like, because that was like the secret rare at the time, like mystery egg. That was like, if you got that thing, you were cool.
That's right. And Mystic Dagger.
Yeah, those things were like,
it's hard to get too.
It was. Everything was hard to get.
Everything was hard to get. Literally farmed everything, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, those were the days.
They were. All right, let's get moving to the next question, which is, where did you get the name Sleepless from, or Sleepless Paper?
Well, so we actually talked about this the other day, but they don't know. So back in the day, on Xbox or PlayStation or whatever you were on, the randomly generated names, they used to be so the easy algorithm they had for making randomly generated names was they'd add like an object, and they would add like an emotion or a feeling to it, right? So it'd be like the annoyed pineapple, or like the agitated chicken. And so I was scrolling through, and I was like, Sleepless Paper, I'm pretty sleepless, I can feel that. And then so I was like, I'll take that one, and then it's just been my username ever since.
Well, there you go. I've only ever known you as Sleepless, and I refer you as Sleepy in my videos, and I'm sure the new players are like, who's he talking about? Right?
Yeah, they probably see me around.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next question, which is, how did the whole COG idea come into fruition? So how did it all start?
Well, it started originally. I was we were a little server back in the day, and I would come into general chat and I'd rant about how much I loved the COG item, and everyone would be like, "Dude, you're insane." And I was like, no, the COG is the best item in the game, and no one will convince me otherwise. And slowly people started joining on with me. They were like, yeah, cogs, they're the best. And so after we got a little bit, I remember I was a moderator at the time. And without any permission, I just made the cog channel behind like Ace and Brat. And we were all just like congregating in there one day. And Brat found us and he was like, you can keep it.
Yeah, I actually remember you starting to when the trades started happening. You were buying all these cogs, and I'm like, what is he doing? Like, why is he buying cogs? Like, it's the most useless item in the game. And then suddenly Adam gets on board. Well, hang on. In my defense, this was pre-cog, right? This was like there was no cog guild. It was just some random thing in the game that you started to buy, and I just thought, what is he doing? And then Adam got on board, and then suddenly he made it a quest, and I'm like, everybody now wants cogs to complete the quest.
And then he made it the server image.
That's right. And now he's made it one of the gods. Far out. Okay, let's go to the next question. So what is your favourite part of the game?
Oh, mining.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I think mining's underrated.
What? I did not expect that answer. I don't know what I expected.
Well, cogs don't count as part of the game, so mining.
So you're a miner from way back.
Oh, yeah. I used to love grinding iron ore and being like, you turn it into nails and you'd sell them because that was the way back then. Oh, I loved that. Well, I remember trying to convince everyone that gold was the best source of silver.
And it worked. I remember people buying gold. They were buying gold ore, and I'm like, okay, the cog thing worked, but surely the gold thing's not going to work, right? Oh, fun stuff. All right, let's go to the next question. What is your favourite thing to do in the game? Now, you've already answered this, right? It's the mining, right? It's the mining.
Yeah, so mining.
We'll jump to the next question. Okay, if there is one thing that you can change about the game, what would it be?
Oh, controversial. I'm going to get hate for this one.
Uh-oh.
Trading.
Really? Just in general?
I'm not a fan of trading. I think I was against trading being added in the first place. I think that it came in good, but it's gotten out of hand. And if I had to change one thing, it would be I would maybe not get rid of trading, but I would nerf it like big time.
So the new trading system that Adam has proposed, right? Do you think that will, make trading a bit more attractive?
I think it'll help. I think we need some kind of how do I put this? Some kind of way to set certain prices. Recently with the whole Basecamp 75 thing, I don't know if you've seen the price of Mystic robes recently.
I haven't. What is it?
They've gone up to like 400k.
Whoa.
And I even saw someone trying to sell them for 2 million in trade.
What? You know what we're going to have to do, right? I think I'm going to have to give away Mystic robes in this video. What do you reckon? We give away some Mystic robes.
Yeah, I think so.
How many?
But,
let's go. Okay. I'm just thinking.
I think 15.
50? Yeah, 50 is good, right?
Yeah, 50. Let's go with 50.
Right, I know you said 15, but I'm going to say 50. So
no, I'm good with 50.
So 5 people, random people, just put your in-name game in the comment. You don't have to do anything else. Just put your in-game name in the comment, right? And I'll randomly pick 5 people using the YouTube comment picker, and each person will get 10 each.
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, lovely. Yeah. I'm going to stay on this question for a bit because trading is quite controversial. But I know that the trading is being fixed because I can see it happening. Now, you may not see it happening.
I trust Adam.
Yes.
I trust Adam to fix it.
Sorry,
he's been great, right?
Yeah.
Like he always does his best for the game.
He does. I mean, just on that point, just let me touch on this. I was thinking about this morning, actually. I thought, do people really think that Adam would do something to harm the game? It's his game. This is his livelihood. This is everything to him, right? Like, he would have thought about this a million times over. He's not just going to go, Base Camp 75. Yeah, let's just chuck in 10 Eternal Berserker arenas for fun, patrol everybody. There is a lot of thought that goes into what he does. He doesn't he doesn't explain it in detail to, even us, right? Only because there's just no time. But yeah, like you said, you got to trust him. Trust the process. That's what I always say. Trust the process. You just got to believe that things will work out for the best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll move off the trading, even though I'd like to talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a bit controversial.
We're gonna get in trouble for this.
We will. Let's move on. Okay. What was your favourite game when you were growing up?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Or let's. How about we do your top 3, like 3 games that you just played a lot as a child. And when I say child, like I'm talking.
I'm gonna go age up here. We're gonna start as a really small child, and then we'll move up a bit.
Sure. So let's go. Really small child.
As a child, there was a game called Mousetrap. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, Mousetrap.
It was a board game, actually.
Oh yes,
and it was
yes, I do. I remember that one.
It was the most tedious game to set up. It took like over an hour to set that thing up, and it lasted like 5 minutes.
Yes,
but it was the coolest.
Remind me. You had to set it up by making traps for the mouse or something. Is that right?
There was like rails and roller coasters and elevators, and you had to build it all. And it was basically just snakes and ladders. But like you would step on a tile and like a marble would go through this whole elaborate system and like land on your piece.
Memory unlocked. Oh my god.
And then as a teenager,
I was way older than you, right? Hang on, I don't actually know how old you are, but I thought I was way older than you. Mousetrap was around.
Oh, you are. You are way older than me. But then, as I got older, I remember my parents they're good parents, but they were quite strict. And they wouldn't let me play any like violent games, right? So I used to sneak off to my friends' houses to play Call of Duty. That was a big one.
Oh yes.
And then as I got older, I've always stuck with Call of Duty as like a thing to play in the background, but I've branched out a lot now. And I do play a lot of mobile games now. But these days, CherryTree is basically it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm the same.
It takes up a lot of time.
It does, but the good thing about CherryTree is you can leave it on as if it was like an idle game, and just pick it up any time. Just change what you're doing. You can go, hey, let's do a trade, or okay, I'm sick of mining now. I'm gonna do some fishing, or let's try and get this secret item, or let's make some iron, or like there's just so much you can actually do. And as the game progresses, just more and more stuff keeps getting added, right?
You see, as someone who sleeps, I hate this. Like someone who doesn't sleep, I hate this because I put my phone down with screen lock on to farm Necromancer. 5 minutes later, I'll pick it up, I'll collect all the loot, I'll like switch to mining, put it back down, I'll be like, I'm gonna go to sleep and leave Necromancer farming. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm up again.
What are you collecting the loot for? It's auto-collect, it's auto-collect.
Yeah, but I like clicking the buttons!
Okay, that's a bit different. Yeah. You like clicking the buttons, okay. Oh gosh. Let's stay on the favourite game question. What console is your favourite console? Like when you were growing up?
Xbox.
You're an Xbox person. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played oh geez, I don't know if I want to share this. I'm going to show my age here. Ready? Super Nintendo.
You say GameCube. Okay.
Even before that, Super Nintendo. Oh my
Oh,
god. No, but Nintendo 64, GoldenEye 007. Oh my god, that game! I was addicted to it. I just played it, finished it, tried to get better times. I just non-stop playing it. That was literally my teen years was GoldenEye. I don't know if you've played that one before. It's pretty popular actually.
I remember getting my first DS, Nintendo DS.
Oh gosh, that's the
and
handheld one, isn't it?
yes, the really small handheld one that had
Right.
like one joystick and like 2 buttons. And we used to play one of the first Pokemon games on that thing.
Oh, Pokemon, yes. Oh, look, there's been
I
so many
recently
good games. Eh?
I recently found in one of my old boxes when we moved house like 2 months ago. I recently found a copy of Pokemon Diamond with my original saves on it. But you could only have one save, so I couldn't like start a new save or anything. I wasn't deleting the save from like 10 years ago, so.
You know, I'm thinking now that we're talking about games. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Did you ever play Zelda?
Oh yes.
Loved Zelda.
Oh, Zelda was great.
Yeah, I remember.
My memory of Zelda is. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, when I started gaming, there was very few 3D games. It was all your top down or your side scrollers, but then as time progressed and most of the people watching were being born, right? That's how old I am. Everything just became high graphics, you know, just brilliant graphics, and everything was about graphics. But sometimes it's the simple games that are so enjoyable because the focus is not on, I'm playing this because it's got amazing graphics. It's just because the gameplay is so fun. I think we've lost that.
Oh yeah.
And that's why CherryTree is so good. I just enjoy, there's so many different aspects of the gameplay that you can sort of do. It's not always about just fighting, you know, let's kill this or let's kill that. You know, it's almost like you control the life of your character, right?
And granted to Adam, he's been switching the graphics up quite a lot recently.
Definitely.
I know he's been switching out all the like pre-made assets for custom-made ones.
Yeah.
Which really is appreciated. They look incredible.
I got a sneak peek at something nobody's seen yet, except Adam probably, or unless he's shown someone else, of the new Christmas icons. They are enormously, brilliantly, fantastically cool. I don't know how else I could describe them. Just you guys wait and see. No, I won't really. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal anything now. It's way too early. But it's an event to really, really look forward to. Really looking forward to.
I'll have to bug him about those later.
Oh, I'm sure he'll send it to you. I think they've just finished today. He just made them today, possibly. Or the graphic designer made them. So, right, next question. How did you become a community manager?
Oh, okay, this is actually a good story. So I was helper back in the day, and then I was moderator, like no. But I actually recommended to, I think it was Ace or Brat, whichever one. I said Sensi should be moderator. And they went, yeah, he should. And then he became moderator. And then I got on one day, and Sensi was community manager. And I was like, damn, Sensi, you've passed me. And so he actually said to Adam, I think it was him or you, said to Adam, are we going to make Sleepy a community manager? And Adam said, I think he already... No, he said, I thought he already was.
Oh, yes.
And then that day, I think it was Ace made me community manager.
That's right. Gosh, I remember now. Because you were like so active as a mod, just chatting and this and that. Everyone just assumed you were a community manager. Gosh. Well, I, for some reason, when I look back on it, I thought that you were community manager before I was, but apparently it was the other way around.
No, yeah, everyone was ahead of me.
Everyone was, you were like the last or second last community manager. Yeah, but gee, it's a long time since we've been community manager. I think since probably March or April.
Yeah, a couple months.
Couple? It's like 6 months, 8 months.
I don't know. It feels like less.
Feels like forever. All right, let's have a look. What is the hardest decision that you have had to make in the game?
Oh god, like in game?
Yes.
No.
No. Hang on. Let's split this into two categories. One is in game, and the second one is as King Cog.
Oh, that's mean. Come on now.
Look, let me tell you, all the Cog's ears have just propped up right now. Like, what is he going to say?
There's actually two for the second part, but I'll do in game first.
Okay.
So in game,
like, have you sold something that you regret and you go like, oh crap, I shouldn't have sold that?
Or this Halloween event, I got a ghost cloak within the first 3 hours of the event coming out, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I should put this in auction because no one had auctioned one yet. And I was like, if I put this in auction, there is a chance, because it's one of the first, this sells for a ton. Yeah. There's also a chance it sells for absolutely nothing. And I just waste an event item. So I made the decision, I sold it. I sold it for 4 million gold on day one.
Oh, wow.
And then, on day 4, I bought all the ghostly pieces, including a shield and staff, for 3 million.
Wow. Wow. That is pretty impressive, my friend. It usually happens with events, though, isn't it? The minute the first item drops, if you keep it, it's going to lose value. Because
definitely.
There's so few of them in the game that everybody just wants one. And then you got your whales.
It's that excitement value.
Yes.
That's where you get the gold from. People want it immediately, and they will not wait.
That's correct. Bit like life.
So they will pay a fortune.
Exactly. So that's the key. Save up heaps of event coins, and day one, just spend them all and go straight to the market, right?
Well, now everyone knows, so there's going to be 100 of them.
Oh no! I think we've leaked all this these tips and clues on how to get gold. Gosh, I was going to make another video on that. All right. Okay, the next question is, I guess, the hardest decision that you've had to make in the game as a King Cog.
It's going to be so. One time we had to remove a member, and now removing members, it happens from cogs. We've had to do it a few times. But there was one specific member we had to remove. They were really active. They did a lot of community stuff. They were a big part of cogs, especially when we were coming up. Now there's no hard feelings between us, but the day I had to remove them was
really sad.
It was tough.
Because you
I remember I had to go away for hours to do it as well. It
took you a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Yeah, you end up, because we are really a community, aren't we? It's not just random people playing a game and you just go hi bye. You end up getting to know people. You end up seeing their good side. You know what I mean? So, it is hard when it's almost like saying goodbye to a friend. Really, you become friends with people, right?
Yeah. Now there is one other thing.
Yeah.
It's not as hard, but we have core cogs in COG. So each week on Sunday we pick a core cog, which is a special role that you can get, and it's basically you get it for being showing values that are good for cogs, so being kind, being friendly. We also have 3 pillars, so you get the teamwork pillar if you help do teamwork things like doing events and stuff. You have the community pillar, which is if you do a lot of community outreach and you help people. And then we have the generosity pillar, which is if you are you give away things freely, you help. It's not about the person who does the most giving away, it's the person who does the most impactful to them. So if it's someone, like, a high-level player gives away 1 million gold, okay, but if, like, a small player gives away, like, 80% of his gold, that's huge, right?
Absolutely.
And so every week, me and Luna, we sit down and we go, who has earned these? And because we can only pick one of each, we have to sit and we have to go, these two people are really close, but who do we take for this week? You know?
Yeah, that's right. That is
so we've got to, like, we got to go through and we got to go, is this person the one we want to choose for this week? And then we know we're going to let other people down, but obviously they could get it any other week. But, you know, it's like some people will feel like they've not done enough or this, and so that's always a hard decision to make.
That's right. And while you're on this point, shout out to Luna, because this cog does so much. I think people don't realize how much effort Luna puts into the whole cog guild, and just the way that they play, and just the generosity and friendship that Luna gives to the whole cogs, right?
I can confidently say cogs may not exist if Luna wasn't here.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big
Luna helps with everything. Luna is second in command for cog server. She's moderator in main server. She runs my store for me. She runs her own Basecamp giveaway store.
Wow.
She runs Basecamp giveaway in cog server. She ran a party hat giveaway at a loading service.
I remember that.
She picks co-op with me. She makes custom channels and stuff in cog server, so she's basically an admin. And she monitors the other Inquisitors, which are basically the mods of the cog server. So she's doing all that and helping me, like, personally with stuff for both servers.
Wow. Oh, hats off to Luna. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just fantastic. Gosh. Okay, let's move on. We're almost at the end here, but let's see the next question. Who are the players that have helped you the most in the game?
Well, Luna. I've got to give a shout out to the community managers. You, especially. You've got Sensi as well. Both of you have been great. Ace, again, I wouldn't be here without Ace. He was the one that promoted me.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't be here without Ace too. He's. I said it in the other video with Adam, but I'm pretty sure I did. That at the time there was advertisements, right? You didn't have to do the applying. You just like, he's not one.
I applied for mod. Ace still has my mod application somewhere.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, but Brat, definitely 100%. He helped me start the cog server. Wouldn't be able to do much without him. Adam, obviously, definitely. But then for, like, people that people don't know about, we got 4 Leaves, the cog. He's done a whole lot for me. Now, obviously, I'm going to forget people here because, you know, there's a lot of pressure. But 4 Leaves, Scepter has been a huge help for me. Honestly, most of the staff in main server have helped me in some way.
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah. It's hard to name names, isn't it? Because you feel like
it is.
I could literally list every person in the whole of CherryTree.
Yeah. just the CherryTree server in general has helped me.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's go on. Is that the last one? No, hang on. What future goal do you have for yourself in the game? Look at this. My spelling is terrible. You wait till you see this video. I've written it as, what is the future goal that you have for yourself in the game?
I want Cognium title. I've been, me in the Cognium title. I'm at like, I think 400 plus hours now.
How do you get that? How do you get that again?
It's so every time you hit with the cog sword, it has a 2% chance to summon a cog, and when you get that 2% chance, you then have like a It's something ridiculous, like 1 in a million of getting the Comium title.
Wow.
So it's a 1 in 50, and then a 1 in like a million.
Wow. So how long have you been?
And I'm at
playing
like, it's. I think I'm at over 400 hours now.
Whoa.
I have not unequipped the cog sword and cog ring, I think, since the title came out.
Wow. You are king. I can imagine the reaction when you wake up one day, or if you're just watching the screen and suddenly the title flashes up on the screen.
When I get the title, I'll do a giveaway. I'll give away like 1 million gold.
Did everyone hear that? Okay, 1 million gold when Sleepy gets the title. Yeah, it'll be worth it, that's for sure. Oh, I got another question. I think this is actually the last one. Let me double check. No, there's 2 more. Hang on. Okay. Where do you see yourself? This is one of those questions that everybody just asks people. Where do you see yourself in 1 year's time? Now, I only said 1 year's time because I want it to be game related, because I'm assuming the game's still going to be around in 1 year, considering the popularity and how much it's growing.
Oh, definitely. If not, I'll be here in 1 year. I don't know about anyone else.
Yeah.
And that's that. I think that's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping I'm still here.
Yeah, playing it and moderating and community managing and that kind of stuff, right?
Yes, I'm happy where I am. If I'm still here in a year, that's pretty great. I don't plan on going anywhere.
No, you can't. You're not allowed to go anywhere. All right, and I think this is the final one. Yes, it is. Okay. What is your favourite part of being a cog?
Everything. I am serious about that. The people are some of the most genuine and loyal people I've ever been around. You go in the chat in the morning and it's like, good morning, hey, everyone's so happy, everyone. It's wonderful. You've got people from all across the world. There's chats going on constantly. You've got friends helping each other. We've got free stuff channel where like you see people giving out crazy stuff all the time. You've got like some of the Inquisitors we have there, the mods. People like Luna and Four Leaves, they're just fantastic. All my Inquisitors are amazing, and I would not wish for a better group of people. In fact, that just goes for all cogs. They are crazy, and I love them.
I'll tell you what, this video has been a pretty good advertisement for the Cog Guild, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just propaganda.
That's right. It's propaganda. All the other guilds are going to be like, excuse me, what about us? Oh, well, look, can I just say it's been absolutely wonderful interviewing you. Thank you so much for giving up your time. I know you love
Thank you for having
chatting
me.
and yeah, absolutely welcome. And hopefully in the near future, we'll be able to have another chat at some point. Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And I would also like to say thank you to everybody for watching. I always rave about how good the community is, but you guys are absolutely wonderful. Really appreciate it. And the positive comments that I get on the videos are just unbelievable. I read them and it just makes my day. So thank you everybody for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the interview, and I will see you next time.